Now, this really was just a day out and not a scientific exercise, and it was recorded last summer in August 2018, so apologies for the basic footage. I wanted to drive them back to back to see just how different the supposedly best track day machine was compared to a proper racing car. The Senna is spec sheet pornography: 800 horsepower, 1300 kilograms active aerodynamics, 750,000 pounds and a carbon tub. Sub 10 second standing quarter mile and lap times to make a P1 look slow. The race car has just 550 horsepower, weighs a bit less than the Senna, but has the benefit of wider slick tyres and conventional race car aerodynamics. And it looks miles better covered in crap from the Spa 24 Hours.
I do love the way you can just see out through these windows down here. I thought they were an absolute gimmick when I saw the car being revealed, but they add to the sense of airiness. There's glass everywhere, so you have this lovely sense of light in the cabin, which I think is great. So the McLaren Senna. What a name, hey, Senna. It's probably the coolest name you can apply to a car that you could use on the street. So you have to be pretty sure that you're making something that's worthy of that name. 800 horsepower, under 1200 kilograms, so I'm told, so it's light. The numbers are staggering. I'm told it's P1 quick, I can believe it. And yet it's road legal. It has road legal tyres, it has number plates, it has indicators. You could drive it to the south of France and back if you so wish. What do you think about the way it looks? I think it looks like a dog's dinner, but then you probably didn't see the shorts I was wearing earlier. I've got no idea about aesthetics. I just think it could have been a bit more beautiful, but I'm told it's all about function, aerodynamics. Well, we're at Silverstone, so let's see what those aerodynamics are all about. First impressions, the engine, mighty. Absolutely mighty. The systems, very, very helpful. I mean, it's pulling big numbers down the straight. Jeepers creepers, brakes, superb for a road car. Again, that's the best I've felt in a road car. Superb pedal feel, massive reassurance. But already, I get this sense it's just held back by the tyre, that little 245 front tyre. I got understeer. Throttle right through cops. Again, just the front of the car's washing out. Means I have to wait to get on the throttle. I mean, compared to any other road car I've driven on a track, it's different gravy, I'll give you that. It's just better, it's faster, but I don't know, the expectation is so high, isn't it? You're thinking, come on. So we're in race mode. I'm not turning everything off because this car belongs to a mate of mine. I don't fancy the tyre bill. And also, you know, it has to be representative, doesn't it? This is the way people will drive these things. And we're doing a track day because I'm not spending all that money renting a circuit and all that rubbish. This is just about getting in them, doing a couple of laps and just confirming either way which is quicker. The aerodynamic grip through the quick stuff is mega. I mean, it's unlike any road car I've driven before. You can really lean on the car at high speed. Interestingly, it prefers to be using the torque of the engine. It seems to respond better. The more you use RPM, it seems to lift the front of the car a bit, which I hadn't expected. Systems are working hard. I mean, it's not a difficult car to drive, but it is. You're busy making little alterations and corrections, just nerdling it around a bit. Braking is absolutely superb, and the braking stability, the way that you can use steering angle and stop at the same time is, yeah, again, not like any road car I've driven. Let's see what it's like out of here. Traction's good, a little bit of a spool up there, into fourth gear, through a wood cut. I'm staying flat. It wants to run all the way out. What's it doing now? 1.5 something. I mean, that's beyond the race car at Blancpain. Now, yeah, I've got some understeer there. It was just a little bit understeery on the way out there. And the high speed stuff here, yeah, look at that, just staying pinned in fifth, 125 miles an hour. There aren't many road cars that can do that. Yeah, so in many ways I think it's a triumph. But then there is this claim, isn't there? There is this, it's as quick as a GT3 car thing. I'm not sure it is. I think it's a fast car, but I'm surprised at how limited it is by its front axle grip. I didn't expect so much understeer. I really didn't. I thought it would be better than that. in that respect. So, I don't know, maybe it just needs a different tyre or something, but it's only a 245 at the front, so it's lacking some size in that area. Yeah, it's mighty. It's absolutely mighty. But I just expected a bit more from the front axle. That sounds like the meanest thing anyone's ever said, but the rest of the car's so impressive. It's the one aspect that does, it's highlighted by the car's brilliance in other areas, really.
Do you like the balaclava look? So I'm going to have a quick go in this car. This is not the race car I normally drive. This is a sister car because our car doesn't look so pretty after Spa. So go out, make sure the seat fits, and then we'll box some tyres on it, and then we'll go and do a lap time. It's simple today, no data, no nothing, lap time. I want to know whether McLaren's claim of the Senna being as fast as the GT3 car is true or not.
So then, if you want to find out whether the Senna is quicker than a GT3 car, you need to drive a GT3 car. It just so happens that I've been racing one of these all this year. This is the 650S GT3, carbon tub. It's the McLaren staple, but in racing form. So is the Senna really a racing car with number plates? Well, from the off, it just isn't. There's a directness to this vehicle. There's no rubber in the suspension, the steering, everything about the car is more direct than the Senna. It's flatter, it's more planted, its brakes are much stronger. I mean, the Senna's brakes for a road car are superb, but they're different gravy. It doesn't have the ultimate power of the Senna, but it comes out of corners so much quicker. And immediately through cops, I'm going 15 miles an hour faster. I've got no understeer relatively compared to the Senna. So, yeah, immediately it's the front axle of the cars that are so different. I can lean on this because of the slick tyre and just the width of the tyre in a way that I just can't in the street car. Whoa! I love racing this thing. It is such a fun car to drive. Yeah, it doesn't have the grunt of the Senna, but I can brake later everywhere, obviously, because I've just got more purchase on the truck. I've got a wider front tyre and it's slick. Systems aren't as intrusive either. Whoa! Let's try it through the quick stuff. So 5th gear on entry, come down to 4th, throw it over the curb, and already now I'm flat out. That's full power. Through the left, it's absolutely flat. A little correction on the steering there as it moved a bit, but really, yeah, it doesn't have the crazy moving rear wing, but it generates a lot more downforce. The modern GT3 car really is quite a machine. It's so efficient through the air and through fast corners. And a good old-fashioned pneumatically actuated manual gearbox, effectively really fast. So I suppose it remains to be seen which one really is quicker. I mean, I know what my money's on, but there's only one way to find out. Yep, it's all about that front axle for me. Yes, I've got more traction because of the slick, but the front of the car is just there in a way that it isn't in the Senna. I like this car, I really do.